I'm gonna show you 2 exercises. And then I'm probably gonna run a bunch of these segments real short to show you this idea. One of the first books that I ever read on training, I was 15, got it for Christmas, I think. Let's see, that was a long time ago. That was like 42 years ago now. So, antagonistic muscle group supersets. All right, so first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you 2 exercises that I've shown on the show before that I like. This is not a bulk you up, get big kind of movement. Nay, 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 it will not do that. This is more of a, I want to work my core along with my chest and my back kind of exercise. All right, so let's start with haven't said that, let's start with this. All right, so you step out from the machine, you like your core, you offset your feet. That's a chest press. Now, I'm going to move this up to about 20. One of the cool things about this handle is it's not going to scrape my arm because the way it's designed. All right? So that's it right there. Now I'll show you another old bodybuilding thing we do. You put your off hand up here on your chest and you can feel that muscle contract. I'll show you one more tip. You want to return slowly, at least 3 seconds. You can explode out if you want to. By doing that, there's more time under tension. There's research to back this up. A lot of people got into the slow, positive and negative part of the movement, and the studies didn't hold water. The slow on the return, the eccentric, the negative phase, it holds water, that study. And you can feel it. You don't have to just feel it when you do it. All right? So that's all that is. You can figure out what it would look like on the other side. Now, the beauty part about you're in a cable machine like this, I'm gonna drop it down a little bit. You would change the weight. You wouldn't use the same way. And that is a 1-arm. Now, if you're paying attention, I did the left hand on one, but I want you to see what I'm doing. All right, it's the same idea. Get a good strong base. If you feel like it's trying to pull you over, you drop your butt down, get your center of gravity lower. And there's that little twist there that actually feels good. You don't have to do that twist. If you keep your hands pronated, you're going to feel it more in your rear delt. If you drop it down to a neutral grip, you're going to feel it more in your back. So that's why you see me doing that little twist. All right? So you can do these two-handed. You can do them one-handed. I'm showing them one-handed today because I think I've just recently shown the two-handed version. Now the idea, I said I was going to get into a little theory of antagonistic muscle groups. By doing this, by working the chest first, and then the pull, and actually the way I would do it is I would do the pull first. There's some studies showing that if you pull first before you press, it activates the muscles and you get more activity. You get this balance by doing that. And especially when you're doing the one-handed version, you get a great balance because of the push and the pull, all right? So again, what you would do in a machine like this, see, I could have this side set up for rows, right? I could be doing rows over here. I don't even know if you can see that. And then I could turn right around here and do a press. All right, in the video of this machine, you see me doing it at all angles. It rotates all the way around, it goes up and down. Each thing is numbered, hoist HD 3000. But that's the antagonistic superset. And it goes back to, like I said, the first time I was aware of it at 15 was in Arnold Schwarzenegger's first book, Education for Bodybuilders. So it's not new, but the science, the studies are, they're fairly new because we didn't do studies back then. We just went, that feels really good, I'm doing that again. So that's how that worked. But anyway, if you've never done that and you don't have to have fancy equipment, you could do like a TRX row and a push-up. You could do a push-up and a inverted row on a bar of some kind. So you can do it a lot of different ways, but that's just one thing, that's one exercise. And I'm gonna show you a couple of others throughout some shows. So you can Google it, you can YouTube it, whatever. But that is a one arm chest press supersetted with a one arm cable standing row. That's what those are called.
We're the Bradleys. Jason's Health and Fitness is our club. This is where we belong.
Yep.
So, Nutrition Corner, this is where we talk about what you put in you, put on you for a long, long time. We're going to talk about ALA, ALC. This is a product, it's a Jason's Fitness product. I'm going to just read this to you. I'm going to scroll a bunch of information. It's on our website. I try to go fast for these because I don't want to bore you because, like I said, this has already been documented on our website. So, but for those of you that hate the websites or don't like to surf internet, then I'm going to tell you real quick about ALA, ALC. Look at there. This is a zoom in for you, just for you at home, right there. See? Okay. This is how we've been carrying this product for this long, I think. In Reader's Digest, is it even still around? I don't know. In 2004, they said this: the pill that may end aging. Well, it didn't. Let me just say that. It didn't end aging, but the documented clinical research on these two ingredients and taken in concert with each other is pretty phenomenal. So, alpha-lipoic acid helps you convert vitamin C and E effectively. ALA helps increase glutathione, which is helps with cell detoxification. It's basically one of the most incredible antioxidants ever known to man put in one product, which helps with aging and helps with anti-carcinogenic effects and so on and so forth. It has 500, I'm going to get my own label, 500 milligrams of acetyl L-carnitine and 225 milligrams of alpha-lipoic acid. And I think the dosage recommended is 2 a day. It protects against cancer. It's a detoxifier. It reduces bad cholesterol. Acetyl L-carnitine increase energy, food for the brain, obesity and weight management, heart and cardiovascular. Clinical data indicates that L-carnitine supplement, I'm trying to go too fast, can positively support healthy heart muscle. Other clinical research data indicates that L-carnitine supplementation is helpful in maintaining healthy cholesterol and triglyceride levels. It helps with nerve damage. I'm go read about it more, but try it. It's not expensive. How much is it? It's $12.95. Everything we do on our website, or even if you come in the store in Mobile or Foley, that's our only two places that you can physically come in Mobile or Foley and say, hey, do you have ALALC? Jason's Fitness brand, of course, they've got it here and there. I'm in Mobile right now filming this. So then you order it on the website. You could be anywhere in the country and we'll ship it to you. We don't ship out of the country. If you're in Guatemala or something, you saw this on YouTube, I'm not shipping to you. We're just not that big. We wouldn't sell enough to make it worthwhile. Sorry, Guatemalans. I didn't mean to single you out. I don't know why I did that. Why did I say Guatemala? Somebody's going to email me and say, why do you hate Guatemalans? I don't. I love Guatemalans. I don't even know Guatemalans. I know I like to say the word now. I didn't know I liked to say the word until just now. Guatemalans. That's a great word. But anyway, we sell everywhere in America. America, that's what we do. Imagine with this accent, that's, mostly in the South. But seriously, anywhere else. But try it. It's one of those products. Now, let me tell you this too. This is why people buy stuff from me, because I'm horribly honest. Are you going to feel different on this product? I don't at all. On it or off of it, I feel the exact same. We've got other products. If you take our creatine monohydrate, our plain old creatine monohydrate, a couple of weeks, you're going to be strong as hell. You're going, it's just going to be like, yeah. Jazam, our product Jazam that we talk about on every single episode, you're going to feel Jazam in your happy places and other places. You're going to feel it. Our Gotta Be Lean, you take it, you're going to have energy. You're going to have, the first time you take it, you're going to be like, hey, that's pretty cool. It's going to curb your appetite. You're going to be, I'm not as hungry. That's amazing. This, nope. Nope. But there's a lot of products like that we sell. I don't feel any different on CLA. I don't feel any different on fish oil. I don't feel any on LifeVite, my own version of a 3-a-day vitamin. I don't feel any different. But I also don't have cancer. And my cardiovascular is pretty darn good. So it's one of those insurance policies, and it's also one of those, it's been clinically researched. I try to make sure that I don't talk about anything on the TV show that does not have science behind it. So back in the day, honestly, 28, 29 years ago when I first started, we would have a product and I'd go, this has got shark cartilage, and there was no clinical research. It was just like, we heard this was good. But now in this day and age, everything we talk about has documented clinical research. And if it doesn't, I try to point out that it doesn't and that we just know it works because we've used it, kind of thing. So anyway, ALA-LC, do that again for my sake, for editing purposes, but it's a great product. We're a great product. Earlier I showed you what we're talking about is antagonistic supersets, which basically means chest, back. You're used to seeing bicep, tricep, quadricep, hamstrings, that kind of stuff. My philosophy on this is unless you're a competitor, weightlifter, powerlifter, you have no business just sitting around waiting. Do a set, sit around, wait a minute and a half. That doesn't make sense. You should keep moving. So a lot of people get caught up into the muscle group thing. This goes way back to Arnold Schwarzenegger. What I'm going to show you is a way of combining movement patterns. So most people would think of chest back for a superset, for upper body. And then used to, when we get into shoulders, we would just superset shoulders within shoulders. In other words, you do a front raise with a rear lateral raise, for example. But if you think about movement patterns, if we're doing a pull down motion and then we do a push motion, you're doing antagonistic muscle groups and movement patterns. So that does a couple things. It keeps your muscles in balance. It's good for endurance, and it feels good. Don't ever forget that part. It feels good. So what I'm going to do is, and we're showing you, and later I think I'm going to do a segment on this because I keep using this machine, the HD3000. So Daniel, you just come in. This is Daniel Gardner. Do a kneeling, face the camera, kneeling pull down. And I think I got that angle right. So this is just a pull down, works your lats, right? Everybody's used to this exercise. This is nothing new. And the way Daniel's doing it's the way we teach it. Slow down, contract, slow back up. If you get into power movements, if we're training athletes, we'll do more explosive kind of stuff. But for just a normal person, this is what you do. All right, so in this scenario, when I'm talking about movement pattern supersets, all right, rest. We're going to lower this down to about, take it down to 16, I think. See if you can do a shoulder press with that. And you'll have to, no, standing. I'm going to let you do a standing. You could do it, you could actually do it kneeling, you'd have to go all the way to the floor. It's hard, isn't it? He hadn't done these before. You want to lower the weight? Put on about 30. I just did these for the first time the other day myself in a routine and was shocked at the control. I'm a big cable person. I love cables. And you kind of make an arch. There you go. That's all deltoid. So the idea is that when you're doing a pull down, obviously you're working pulling muscles, which is the lats, but you're also working the shoulders. When you're doing the press, it's mostly all shoulders. The lats, it helps the lats to relax because that's what's efficient for your body to do a pressing motion. All right, good. The main thing is it's time efficient. Everybody's number one thing they tell me when I talk to them about working out is I do not have time. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Let me show this. You show what's going on over here.
For
For years and years and years, we have had this product, Jazam, and I've made jokes about it. It's a male enhancement formula. It says right there, male enhancement formula. And I've had such good results with it, men have, that women have asked me if they can take it. And yes, you can take it. It's got some ingredients that will help you, and I'll get that into a minute. Normally, I just kind of scan over. I am going to scroll all of the ingredients in this product. I will tell you, this is kind of a kitchen sink product. It's got a lot of different things that's been proven to effectively help balance out your hormones, raise your testosterone levels in a natural way, blood flow, and all the things that makes you think of male enhancement formula. It can be used as a pre-workout supplement. It can be used as a sexual enhancement product. It works in all those areas because once you start to become healthier and balance out your hormones, all of those things function better generally. Now, the bottom line is we got this product in, we got some test bottles, we were shocked at how good it worked. This has been a long time ago. It is one of our top sellers. I have never had anybody that did not come back and buy more. We have had people buy 12 bottles at a time. It works really that good. Now, like I said, I'm going to scroll all of the ingredients underneath, but I wanted to highlight individual ingredients because I'm getting bored talking about the same things. Maca powder is one of the things that makes this product work. Let me get to the punchline, and then I'll back up. The punchline is maca root has been shown to be beneficial for all sorts of hormonal problems, including PMS, menopause, and hot flashes. Maca is also a fertility enhancer and is best known for improving libido and sexual function, especially in men, which is why on the bottle it says male enhancement formula. Now, for this reason, it's earned the nickname Nature's Viagra. And Jazam is the product name. It grows in the mountains of Peru. It basically regulates hormones. I could get in a lot of detail. It also has a lot of energy properties to it. In other words, enhancing your general energy. And you know, a lot of times you'll find that if your sexual energy is low, it's because the rest of your energy is low. So it makes sense that a root that helps to balance out and make all of your energy system feel better would carry over into the bedroom. Anyway, the product's called Jazam. It works. It's amazing. You can order it online, and it sells really good because it's Jazam.
Jason's Fitness, 24/7 access, one-on-one personal training, supplements and equipment sales. Jason's Fitness, we want your body perfect.
Okay, this would be like a series if I did such things as series. We're talking about antagonistic muscle groups. We're talking about supersets. This is things like a bench press with a low row or something like that. And we're also featuring this. I'm gonna have to do a segment on this because I'm not doing it justice. This is one of the best functional trainers I've ever seen. It's made by Hoist. It's an HD 3000. It's full commercial. You'll see it in commercial gyms. We sell equipment. We do personal training. We have two gyms, Mobile and Foley, Alabama. So we do a lot of different things, but one of the things we do is sell equipment. This is really, I saw it at a trade show a couple years ago when we finally brought one in. It's been, everybody's been very excited about. So what I'm gonna show you right now, in keeping with the superset thing, is a rope press down with a rope curl. Daniel, you come do your thing so I can just talk. You could also do this with a bar. Can you see that right? Or does he need to turn this a little more?
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Little things about the rope that we all like is when you come down, you can kick your arm out, and it activates the tricep, especially the outer head, even more. That's one of the bonuses of using a rope, if you've ever wondered why people use ropes. We have lots of attachments at both gyms. I'm a big cable attachment guy. All right, now, he's going to go straight into a cable curl, and on this machine, all you do is pull a pin, slide it all the way down, and you can change the weight or not change the weight. For Daniel's showing you this. He's not worried about this isn't his workout or anything. This is Daniel Gardner, if I didn't say. He's my trainer in Mobile. We've got me and Daniel and Andrea At Mobile, we've got Josh and Miriam and Foley. That's still one of my favorites, supersets. All right, good. So that's as simple as, I mean, it's not that complicated, but the reason we're covering it is I'm shocked at how few people know about it. Like I said, this was in the first book that I ever bought on bodybuilding called Education for Bodybuilder by Arnold Schwarzenegger when I was 15. It was bought for me for Christmas by my parents. And so that's how long I've been doing this stuff. But it was almost like it became out of style. But now we have documented clinical research that this is a great way to train. The most important part is the efficiency of time. Because you can run through, a typical split would be chest back one day, shoulders arm one day, legs one day. You can go through a workout in 20 minutes and had all you want. And that's somebody that's been doing it as long as I've been doing it. So it makes things very time efficient. It's also good for your cardiovascular system. So that's why we do all that. This bike is one of the top things that's considered a light commercial. What makes it so cool is it has its own generator so that you don't have to have a plug nearby. You know how everybody in their house, sometimes you do, sometimes you don't have a plug that you need. Well, this has its own generator, also has its own fan to blow in your face. It sounds stupid, but you'd be surprised how many people like that. It also has a place, now this part's kind of dumb to me, and I shouldn't judge, I haven't done it yet. It has an audio input for like your iPod. So there's little speakers built in up here. I can't imagine those being as good as your earbuds, but they may blow my mind. Those little speakers may be amazing. So it's got that. It has heart rate control, which simply means chest strap or hand grip. I always tell you on this show, these are never as accurate as the chest strap, but most of us won't take the time to put the chest strap on. So it's a good indicator. It's got a great display. It's got several programs. They're very simple to just hit the button and show the program. In other words, you don't have to scroll through a menu. It's got manual, hill, fat burn, cardio, strength, internal, calories, fusion. You know, I don't even know what fusion is. I guess it's like a interval fusion mix or something. Very straightforward panel. This bike retails for $16.99. We sell it for $14.99. And like I said, it has a light commercial warranty, and that's the main thing I wanted to read to you, just when I got the glasses on the head. Max user weight, 350 pounds. So, and that's who needs this. If you're sitting at home and you're 300 pounds, you need this bike. You know, if you ever want to see 200 again, you better get on something, and your knees and your joints really can't handle a treadmill and stuff to start out with. You need to start with something easy on your joints, and this is a good way to do it. 40 levels of resistance. What's the thing I told you I wanted to read you? Warranty information, that's what it's doing. Residential warranty, lifetime frame and brake, 10 years parts, 1 year labor. So 10 years parts. You're going to get tired of the way it looks in 10 years before you're going to have to pay for parts. So very cool bike. It had been a while since we'd brought in the Spirit product. I actually had a customer order the middle one. There's basically 3 levels of this one. This is the top of the thing. It starts at about a retail of $11.99 and jumps up all the way to this one. We usually try to put the top end on the showroom floor. It even has this little man that's got muscle profile that lights up to kind of highlight what muscle group you're working, which again, that's kind of silly because you're working your legs. I just noticed it had pictures of your upper body. I don't know where they went to school, but when you're doing this bike, you're not working anything but your legs. I guarantee you. I would like to see the white paper on that research where they figured out that somebody was getting a bicep, tricep, chest, and shoulder workout by sitting on this bike. But anyway, it's cute. It's got a little guy that lights up and shows you what you're doing based on the program stuff. So you come by and try it in Mobile, Alabama. We're fixing to set up a showroom also in Foley, Alabama right now. We have a very small showroom, but this is being featured in here because it's very cool and it's inexpensive. Like I said, to get this much bike for less than $1,500 is unheard of. Come check this out.